For all my team coins, check out thefutshop.com. Their link is in the description below. And for a discount on your coins, use Nepo at checkout. What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another episode of my Ultimate Team series. Today, we are going back into some more games, and as you can see here, I decided to build into a BBVA defense. I bought Laporte for 950. It's a bit of a steal for him because he's actually a really decent defender. He's got okay pace, very nice defending, and very nice physical. And from the web app, guys, my free daily gift was a gold pack. It was only 4-item gold pack. I got 2 players that I'm going to discard. I'll keep the contract, keep the woman there, the woman with the leg. She's got legs, man. The woman's got legs. Now, before we go any further, if you could leave a like on the video, that would be absolutely awesome. I'd much appreciate it. But the first opponent we come up against, I saw 64 chemistry and I was like, yes! But then I saw his lone players and I was like, no, why? He's got a pretty decent team, guys. Messi, Ramsey, and Bale there. He's also got Koscielny and Szczesny in defense. So although his chemistry is quite bad, I personally don't feel like chemistry is as important this year as it was last year. And that's testament to me scoring a lot of goals with strikers on 7 chem. So Messi there puts him 1-0 up. And this was a really, really frustrating game for me. I managed to concede a corner here as well. And I don't concede many corners except now, apparently. Like this is the start for me. And I don't score many corners either. I don't find them very effective at all. This guy, he was decent. I credit to him. He was a decent player. He dominated me in the first half. You can see here he went 3-0 up. I did manage to pull one back just before the half-time whistle went. Direct from kickoff there. He scores one with Zubia. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but I run through his midfield there with the Boubacar, run around his defender there, and boom, Boubacar is through. He manages to tuck it away, and I thought, yeah, 3-1 down, half-time coming. I've got a chance getting back into this. But once again, some silly defensive errors, some just a really good play. He held the ball really well. Like, he was a good passer of the ball. He had obviously much better players than me, and once again, I am a very firm believer of this year. High-rated players are going to be the best players in the game. It feels like they are. I thought 4-1 down, maybe there's no chance, but I did manage to get a good free kick position here. Boubacar got fouled. He got a red card for his centre-back, and I was like, yeah, 40 minutes to go, 3 goals down. It's possible, especially the fact that he didn't change his defence after that red card came. He didn't try and put someone else into that centre-back spot. I thought I could abuse that. Of course, my players are a little low on fitness after the last game. I didn't top them up, but I didn't want to because I didn't want to waste fitness cards on them. I end up missing the free kick with Perez. I don't have a really good free kick taker. Maybe that's where I should have bought Nani and kind of had him in that right midfield spot just for the free kicks. And I did manage to pull one back again. A Boubacar doing work for me up front and made it to 4-2. As it became 4-2, guys, this guy knew what was going on. He started passing around his defence and, really just hanging on to possession for dear life because I was putting the pressure on after he got that red card. And for me, what was a very poor first half turned into a very, very strong second half. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to turn the tables around completely. I wasn't able to get back into the game and steal a point, and I did come out with a loss. And I would say it was probably deserved because his first half performance was brilliant. He was strong. I was hoping that now that all the Europeans have got the game, that playing in Division 10, I'll be coming up against people with the similar sort of team as me. Maybe 100 chem teams is not a problem, but not necessarily with incredible players. But I forget the loan system is there. I do have players I could put in a team for a loan, but you guys recommend me to hold on to those players for a later date. So that's exactly what I'm doing. But I did pick up 1,423 coins. You can see by the match stats there, 12 shots for me, 11 for him. Both had 8 on target. His possession was better. The passing was very even. And ultimately, he just took his chances better, and you can't say more than that. So I thought that defense wasn't really good enough. The goalkeeper let in a couple of really bad goals there. Let me try and up the defense. I bought Pepe. I went out and bought Ter Stegen. I had some nice coins, and I could just put them in defense. And like I say, chemistry isn't the be-all and end-all this year. So I thought, let me just try putting them in the middle. But I wasn't happy with the team, so I went out and I also bought a right back and a left back from the BBVA. You got Antunes on the left back, who's really good, and Pereira for 800 coins was an absolute steal, an absolute bargain, and also Antunes for 350. Next game I come up against was against this guy, and he has again got a really, really good team, and it was quite frustrating to see a team like that. And not only that, he was another guy that was pretty decent at FIFA, and his passing was nothing short of exemplary. He had Aubameyang at right mid, which was a bit of a strange one. He could have just sold Aubameyang and bought like Carlos Vela or something like that, and had him there. And I nearly took the lead in the 10th minute, ended up hitting the post there with, I think that was a Boubacar. It wasn't a Boubacar, sorry, it was my Perez, the centre mid. I hit the post, and after that, it just went from bad to worse for me. I conceded another corner there. Ter Stegen just standing still, watching it float over his head. And I realised in this game, and this is where the smallest things for you can be the biggest issues, I realised in this game that I had auto-switching on. I hate auto-switching because it just changes the way you defend. It changes the way I defend anyway. So I went and turned auto-switching off. But as you guys probably know, if you change like controller settings or anything in the middle of a game, it doesn't take effect until the next game. So I had to play this whole game with auto switching on, which isn't really an issue because I have played with it before. It's no excuse for losing as bad as I ended up losing, but it definitely helped in my downfall, you know. But this guy scores a really tidy goal here with Diego Costa there, a lovely passing move on the edge of my box. Like I say, he was taking his chances, and this was just another game, guys, where the better players prevailed, and I don't mean that to try and make an excuse. I mean that because I genuinely feel like the better players in this game are better. You know, the higher rated players are actually very good in this game, and that's why I want to try and get my best team out there as soon as possible. And he took a lot. I think I actually controlled the game a lot, other than a bit of possession. I had a lot of chances from very good areas, and because I've got Abubakar and Carrillo up front, I wasn't able to take quite the same chances as he was with Hernandez and Diego Costa. And you see another, like, a beautiful controlled touch there from Hernandez. He turns really easily, and I just had no chance. And losing 6-1 was very, very disappointing. But lessons have been learned. The auto switching has now been changed, and hopefully I can go into the next episode and change my team around a bit more. You know, start building into a BBVA team basically. Maybe I'll sell all the players I've got and try and build a whole team. But he absolutely dominated the game in terms of goals. But like I say, if I'd have taken my chances, which I didn't, if I had a better striker up front, which I didn't, maybe it would have been a different game. And you'll see that just at the end here. But again, the good news is I picked up about 1,500 coins. But look at that. He had 8 shots, 6 on target, and scored 6 goals. He took every chance, and it wasn't like my shots were long shots either. Look at where they're from, in and around the box. The ones on target, deadly in and around the box, but it wasn't to be for me today. So this is going to be the end of the video, guys. A really, really bad day for us, but there is only one way to go, and that is up. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.